Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in Disneyland Resort right now and time to take R8. Now I'm a little hesitant to actually take the full journey because I saw this bus when it comes back, there's literally no one on it. So that's why I'm actually hesitant to actually take the full journey. On board a Long Win R8 today. Now R8 is cooperated by Long Win and City Bus, so that's why. Now this route goes from Disneyland right here and it goes to Lantau Lake Toll Plaza via Inspiration Lake. Inspiration Lake is the lake next to Disneyland Resort, but it's pretty far if you actually want to walk over there, so that's why you have this bus ready for you to go. It costs you $7 and it's a circular route, but yeah, it's a circular route, so I'm actually a little hesitant to actually take the full journey. So that's why I don't think I'm gonna take the full journey. I think I'm gonna get off at the Tung direction Lantau Lake Toll Plaza instead of the Kowloon direction. 下一站係迪欣湖. The next stop is Inspiration Lake. 下一站是迪欣湖. Em cánh á,扶手. He's hold the handrail. 请紧握扶手. Now the Long Win bus, which is basically it's raining again, which is basically a cooperator, a contractor, side company of Kowloon Motor Bus Company. So that's why all of the announcements are the same as Kowloon Motor Bus Company, but it's just that welcome on board. On behalf of Long Win Bus Company Limited or something like that. I don't remember the announcement actually. Now this is the one and only route that goes to Disneyland Resort, and yeah, we'll get off at Lantau Lake Toll Plaza. I will do the other section with a city bus. The next bus will be a city bus. I think it's City Flyers. I don't know why they use City Flyers for this route. Because just to make the journey complete, we'll loop back to the original spot, but we'll take a different bus instead. So in the morning, there are bus services does not pass through Inspiration Lake in the morning, and there are also one service in the morning that terminates at Lantau Lake Toll Plaza. Here we go, turning into the Inspiration Lake here. It's raining a little bit here. Someone's getting off, of course, because this is the only route that you can come over here. It's actually pretty bad right now because it's raining, so even if people come in here, they cannot really enjoy a day of a good time because it's raining. Wow, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people over there. Wow. Oh, there's Disneyland Resort line. Now we turn back. Now we just turn back out. And next stop is Lantau Lantau Plaza. 下一站係 I actually don't know the announcement. 下一站係青嶼幹線巴士轉車站。The next stop is Lantau Link Interchange. 下一站是青嶼幹線轉車站。擰緊啊扶手。Please hold the handrail. 請緊握扶手。Now this is the path that you have to use to actually if you want to drive in here, so that's why. But of course, the best way is just to take Disneyland Resort line. I don't really understand the point of taking this route when they're like literally Disneyland Resort line right there. Now this route does offers you an interchange price with the other routes after you hit Lantau Lantau Plaza. Oh my gosh, it's raining hardcore here. Now, because the reason why I actually want to get off, move over. The reason why I actually want to get off at the Tung direction, Lantau Lantau Plaza, instead of this direction, Kowloon direction coming up, because the fun part of this route is because of doing the circular, it needs to turn back. But unfortunate is that there are no spots for it to turn back unless this bus actually cross the whole Tingma Bridge and then turn back at Chengyi. Which is this route is gonna do that. So that's why we're gonna go through the Tingma Bridge later on. 2 times. Yes, one direction goes out to Chengyi and then do a U-turn right there and go back right up to Lantau to Tingma Bridge, right back up to Tingma Bridge, and then it comes back to the other side, which is pretty funny in my opinion. There's Sunny Bay Station right there. I actually really want to take a full journey, but it's just way too weird to take the full journey. Because as soon as I saw that there literally like no one even actually coming back to Disneyland on this bus when it arrives, I knew that there's already something stupid is going to happen later on. And made it to Lantau Lantau Plaza. Let's see, is everyone's gonna get off right here. No, someone is actually going back to the other side. So that's why we can just stay here. Of course, like almost the whole bus already cleared out, but but here we go. We're gonna go on to Chiang Mai Bridge and loop back to the other side, which is over that way. 請調校八達通，下一站係青嶼幹線轉車站。The next stop is Lantau Link Interchange。下一站是青嶼幹線轉車站。Now, if there are actually really some stupid people actually go back to Disneyland, then I'm gonna go with him. Not gonna get off. If there's no one on the upper deck later on, then I will get off. So here's the fun part where this route does not really actually, there's literally no stops, okay? Literally no stops. It's just because this route doesn't have a spot to do interchange. It needs to cross over Chiang Mai Bridge. Yes, it needs to cross the whole Chiang Mai Bridge until it reach back to Cheng Yi, and then it can do a turn back. But before we hit Cheng Yi, oh my gosh, this focus though. This focus just does not. Thank you. Okay, so you can see right here, we're crossing the whole Chiang Mai Bridge. You see how long Chiang Mai Bridge is? We need to cross the whole Chiang Mai Bridge in order to do a U-turn backwards. Which is very funny in my opinion. Now I think you can actually walk from the Tung one across, walk from the Kowloon interchange spot right back there and rock underground a little bit and go across to the Tung one. But what's the point? Just take this one and loop a big loop. You see, this is going through the whole Chiang Mai Bridge. There's Ma Wan. Ma Wan is a closed area, so that's why you need permits to drive in there. You can't go in there if you take ferries or if you take taxis. You can't go into Ma Wan. And there's actually some bus routes that goes to Ma Wan, which is not corroborated by, not by KMB. It's actually not by any of the public bus companies. They're run by private bus companies. But you can't go into Ma Wan if you're not driving. You can't drive in unless you have a permit. You see right here, this route. This is the fun part right here. It needs to go all the way through. You can see already we're at Cheng Yi. Here's Cheng Yi at the front here. This big island here, Cheng Yi. And we're gonna go under a little bit and do a U-turn, and it goes back to the other side right away. No stops. We'll just go back there, you know. After I actually figured it out and it's like watched on the map or something, I have no idea where's the turn back spot is. There's an A11 across the North Point. Those are expensive as hell. Here we go. Where's the spot for turn back? Oh, there it is. There it is. Goes under here. Yep, literally need to go all the way. Wow. Where the hell are you even going? What the hell? Okay, here's the spot where you can turn back a little bit. Wow. Okay. Turn back down here. And back up to Kowloon, Lantau direction. There's a Lantau Link Visitor Center. Why the hell there's someone waiting for stuff here? Oh, that's a minibus. Where the hell is that minibus? Wow. Okay, here's the loop here. Yep, here we go. Loop back up. The bell is not on right now. Hey, back up. And we're right back up to Chiang Mai Bridge. Basically, that's where the fun part is, so that's why I have to do this part at least. Now, let's see whether to do the same bus back to the terminus, or I'm just going to end the video at Lantau Link. I don't really want to have two buses in one journey, so that's why. That's technically the full journey, because then basically after we go back to Lantau Link Toll Plaza, Lantau Link Interchange, it will be basically the same path back to Disneyland Resort. Alright, now back onto Chiang Mai Bridge after a loop. This is literally one of the longest spot for U-turns. Right, back on to Chiang Mai Bridge. Now there are still some people on the upper deck here. I don't know about the lower deck, but if all of these guys get out later on, I was just gonna get out. If someone actually goes back to Disneyland, then I will go back to Disneyland with them. Because I have to go back there and I'll take trains later on, film more journeys. Wow, this is really long. Is it worth it to actually just sit on this bus and do this loop instead of actually getting off and walk over? At the Lantau Link Toll Plaza, you can walk on the ground a little bit and walk over, but I guess you can just enjoy Chiang Mai Bridge. Now it's a 20 minutes per bus today for R8. The official timetable is not available because it is depending on whether Disneyland Resort is open. So that's why if Disneyland Resort doesn't open, R8 doesn't operate. So that's why before during COVID season, Disneyland Resort had been closed for a long time, and of course during that period of time, no R8s. All R8s are no. But you can. You have Disneyland Resort Line. Disneyland Resort Line during COVID season, and Disneyland Resort is not open. Was not open back then a little bit. Disneyland Resort Line still operates because Inspiration Lake still opens, but just no R8 and no Disneyland. Now it's time to see whether actually there are still people on the bus after we pass through Lantau Link here. If there's still people, then we'll keep taking. If there are no people, I will get off. I'm just going to look at the upper deck. There are three people right now. Yes, everyone basically already got off, but there's still someone on here. So that's why if all of them get off, I will get off. If none of them get off, or some of them still on, then I will keep going and go back. And back over to Lantau Link Toll Plaza. No, this is literally one of the longest spot for a circular U-turn. Wow. Now, if you actually use Lantau Link Toll Plaza, you actually need to pay for Lantau Link Toll Plaza. Yes, if you actually choose to take taxi into airport from the city, it will cost you extra $100 just to cross Lantau Link. Why the hell there's a KMB here? What the hell? Training bus. It looks like they're getting off. I will get off then. No, it's gonna be way too weird. Now one guy got off. One guy sitting right over there. He got off. How about these two fellows back here? If they get off too, I'll get off. Back here at Lantau Lantau Plaza. Now, if everyone got off, but if I see people actually getting on, I will keep going. Let's see anyone get on. Looks like the answer is it yes or no? Answer is no, yes? Oh yes, nice, there are people getting on, so I'll keep going. What the hell? There are two fellows still back there. Actually, they got on at Disneyland though. What the hell? Why they're doing circular round? But I will keep going because there are people getting on, so they can cover me up when I get off. Perfect, we'll do full journey. We're on UD1731 here, so that's why no problemo. Plus this is Long Win, so it's way better. Because Long Win is not available in the Kowloon area. They're only for Lantau, and sometimes do go out to Kowloon, but not in Kowloon, mostly new territories. And Tung, Chung and Tuen Mun, all of these areas with Long Win. For Kowloon, like in Hong Kong or Tsim Sha Tsui, no, or city flyers, or city buses. That goes into Tung Chung. Alright, here we go. 下一站係迪欣湖. The next stop is Tung. 下一站設有分段收費。下一站係迪欣湖。The next stop is Inspiration Lake Recreational Center. 下一站是迪欣湖。I think it's switched to like $3 or something. Oh, 迪欣湖娛樂中心. I think it's switched to $3 or something. You can check out the description, or I help you guys in the live chat. It's raining again back here. I can hear literally rain coming down. Why, man? Sun is right there. Why is it freaking raining? We're back into Inspiration Lake. And then next is Disneyland. Actually, maybe this bus actually freshly started when it actually started service, so maybe that's why. Wow, it's raining hardcore. Wow. This really sucks actually for all of the people that wants to go into Disneyland today. That they actually need to rain and have fun with the rides and stuff. It's not cool for them for sure. Almost back into Disneyland Resort District area. I actually wonder why actually there are people choose to take buses into Disneyland Resort when they are so easily accessed. When freaking Disneyland Resort line is so easily accessible, why do they need to choose to take buses? Because this route is not efficient. Okay, first is Inspiration Lake, which we need to make another U-turn. Oh, just kidding, we can just go in here. Alright, Disneyland Resort, back in. First is Inspiration Lake though, we'll go to Inspiration Lake. Oh, there's an R8 city bus version over there. Now there is another route that actually connects Chung directly at Tung to Disneyland, which is by new Lantau bus. Route 36. Yes, Route 36 by new Lantau bus. That route is 2 hours per bus. So that's why it's a very bad route. So not an efficient route, that one. 2 hours, I think like 2 hours and a half for a bus. Because I just saw back there when I was waiting at Disneyland bus terminus. This bus departed at 3:20. The next 36, when I saw the clock, it says the next bus is at 5:20. That means at least 2 hours per bus. Right, back at Inspiration Lake. Anyone get off? Yes, there is. Alright, back here. Anyone getting on? The answer is there's one person waiting right there. She's gonna get on. Yes, she is. There's a city bus version over that way. R8. You can see the yellow. R8. 下一站係迪士尼樂園巴士總站。The next stop is Disneyland Resort Bus Terminus. 下一站是迪士尼樂園巴士總站。請緊握扶手。Please hold the handrail. 請握扶手. So looks like for the whole service today, I mean whole day, is one lone win and one city bus. So yep. Oh, it's no resort. Disneyland bus terminus. It looks like they have got on. Looks like someone has gotten off. We'll go to Disneyland. And back at Disneyland Resort. Thank you so much, Carl Galway, for this request here. Back at base with raining hardcore. Wow, it's raining really hard right now. What the hell? Later on when I film another train vlog, it's gonna be pretty miserable too. Well, feel bad for the people going into Disneyland today. Because basically they cannot even do anything. It's just raining all day. Oh gosh. Is this the spot? I think maybe this is just the getting off spot. Alright, anyways, Disneyland Resort, getting off time. Made it back at base. 本班車已經到達迪士尼樂園，請各位乘客落車，多謝乘搭 R8 線。Alright, made it back to Disneyland. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe, click the bell so that you can get notifications when I post. Check out the links in the description down below for my other channels and my Instagram. Click on these videos up top, and I'll see you guys next time.